Hi everyone, we're now entering a new phase of the GHS, classification and labelling of mixtures. While the GHS has been applied to substances in most countries for some time now, classification of these substances has been relatively easy. In some cases, existing databases are available and little effort is required to reach a result. However, mixtures are a different matter. The highly variable nature of these raises the complexity of performing classification. Imagine all those proprietary formulations of multiple ingredients, each with their own hazard class and category. It's going to be a nightmare classifying all these. But that's why we have various methods, such as bridging principles, additive and summation techniques, cutoff values, and concentration limits to help us. These are based on information relating to mixture ingredients. With the right methodology in place, you should be able to overcome the stressful challenge of mixture classification with relative ease, depending of course on how many mixtures you have to classify. If you're lucky though, your mixture may only have 2 or 3 components, and classification may be relatively simple. However, this can also lead to complications. In an earlier video clip on my website, I shared the difference in classification for a 3.5% borax solution in water between Europe and Asia. A very simple mixture. In this clip, I explained that there are different cutoff limits between Europe and what is in the Purple Book. Why is this so? How can it happen? Well, this has to do with the difference between generic concentration limits and specific concentration limits. You see, generic concentration limits are those listed in the Purple Book and can be used where no data is available for that mixture. In other words, no test information is present. But sometimes there is actual test data that justifies a different concentration limit. In our case, a solution of 3.5% borax in water, the generic concentration limit would be 0.3% for a reproductive toxicant category 1B, which is what borax is. However, in Europe, it seems that there's a different concentration limit of 4.5%. Why is this so? Well, if we look at the European regulations for classifying and labeling hazardous products, it says that for reproductive toxicants, that specific concentration limits shall be set by the manufacturer, importer, or downstream user where adequate, reliable scientific information exists. In this case, reliable test data on the mixture as a whole can be employed. Looking at the EU database of classifications in Annexure 6 of the CLP, it seems that borax has a specific concentration limit of 4.5%, obviously determined through experimentation. This is clearly higher than the 0.3% generic limit. The learning point from all this is the following. Where we're confronted by different classifications for the same substance or mixture, which frequently happens, we should investigate the reasons for this and compute a final result that complies with local conditions as best possible. The Purple Book states that actual test data for a mixture takes precedence over any non-test based techniques, such as concentration limits, as we've witnessed here for borax. It therefore would be worthwhile searching databases such as the harmonized classification given in Annexure 6 of the EU regulations, CLP, to see if reliable data is available. I'm Nick French of GHS Training and Consulting. If we can help you with your training needs or overcome any concerns of the GHS, just give us a call or drop us an email. Bye for now.